Starting the recording. We resume. It is now the night after you guys killed and burned the hag. Uh, Jerry has 15 silver pieces that previously were forgotten to be rolled from the hag. Um, our elf, the male elf, is in a trance, but I believe our tiefling would like to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all stealthy and I'm gonna try to slip 5 silver out of that 15 silver bag.
All right, it's going to be a stealth check.
Not
I need
sleight of
a
hand.
sleight of hand there,
You
sir.
stealth first to see if you wake him up. 22. All right, you don't wake him up. Then it is a sleight of hand check, and Jerry gets to roll perception with disadvantage because he's asleep. You successfully slip 5 silver out of his pocket. Jerry, if you want to mark off 5,
Yeah, I will notice it when I wake up.
that is up to you. Sam, have you obviously stolen anything since this campaign began? Like, have you been caught stealing?
No,
Okay. Then Jerry,
I've never been caught.
Well,
Jerry,
you
you're
have.
not gonna know who.
No, I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna know that there's that.
There is a
Missing.
thief, but or yeah, 5 pieces are
You know what
missing.
I mean. You know what I mean.
All right.
I'm not gonna
So,
not notice 5 silver pieces missing.
That being said, with that 5 silver to keep myself safe, I planted on the female elf.
all right, we still have that same stealth check, so she's not gonna wake up.
Yep.
So I get to roll um at disadvantage a perception check.
And do I got to do sleight of hand again?
You do. Oh.
Correct.
So I now have. You said all 5 of the silver pieces are winding up on her body?
Yep.
Excellent.
What a dick.
I'm just using her as like a storage bin. That's all. She was sleeping. I didn't figure it'd be a problem.
All right, the night passes without any anything really disturbing anyone. Um Sun comes up. As the 4 of you awake, you guys notice the elf woman is awake. She is over here looking out into the ocean. Um Brady, you're a elf, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You would wake first. What would you like to do? If
I'd
anything.
like, I'd like to slap awake the tiefling. It's time for breakfast. Oh wait a minute, no, I need to slap Aaron, the
Triton.
Triton, awake because he needs to go fishing.
Don't we have fish left over from the
Yeah.
previous?
Yes, we do have fish left over from the previous day, but
We need
apparently.
more. We
All
need
right,
more.
so he's gonna go come slap the shit out of you, Aaron.
I guess I'm awake now.
All right. This is a conversation between you two. I have no part in it, other than apparently sound effects.
As I wake up, I say, "What art thou doing?"
Get some more fish, stupid Triton.
I push him away.
All right, you push him away. Are you gonna get up?
I I get up, but
As you get
we
up,
we already have fish, so
because you are a new player, as you get up, it occurs to you maybe you should do some sort of check on yourself to see what this super AIDS is, because you are proficient in medicine.
I am. So should I just roll a medicine check?
If you would like to. You look yourself over, and other than that weird scar over your heart, you seem to be in great health. You don't know what the hell they were talking about.
Well, they do have a history of fooling around and trying to trick people, so
They
I
do.
mean, the orc still thinks he's going to Leprosy Island.
yeah.
All right, so do you go get fish?
I don't because yeah.
Okay.
Am I awake yet?
Um,
Has it been 8
yes.
hours? Check my belongings. Oh, hey, I have 10 gold pieces. I know how to count.
You do have 10 gold pieces?
There's not 15, it's 10. What's wrong
There
here?
was never 15 gold pieces.
They
There
were
were 15
silver.
gold pieces.
They were
Pieces,
silver.
What the fuck ever.
No, that actually makes a difference.
I know it makes a difference, but you guys know what I mean. The relevant pieces are the silver ones.
You don't know
Jerry,
what that means in character.
Jerry.
What?
Do you have a reason to check your belongings, or are you just patting yourself down because you're among strangers?
I'm patting myself down because I am among strangers.
Okay. You notice that there are 5 silver pieces missing. There was a long fight. Maybe one of these strangers took it. Maybe you dropped it. You're not really sure.
I would not drop it at the end of the fight. The very, very end of the fight, after the fighting is done, that is when the looting happens.
You notice 5 pieces are gone. You don't know what happened to them.
I boast out to the rest of the party, hey, who took my gold my silver pieces?
Can I start a conversation with the orc?
You can, and that
Is that
loudness is going to awaken um our tiefling friend.
Ah, man, you guys are being loud. What's with all this noise?
There's a thief amongst us.
Hey, orc. Can I see one of those silver pieces? I wanna know what they look like. I hope you look for them.
You saw me take them. You know what they look like.
No, I don't.
We saw a bag.
We saw a bag.
They weren't in a bag.
They
You
weren't
put
in a
them
bag.
They weren't in a bag?
They
Oh,
were
okay.
just 15 silver pieces. That
Can I see one? I have a spell that might help you.
Sure, I hold it in my hand. Don't let you grab it though.
what spell are you casting?
Just hand it over. I'll show you in a second.
Fine. Give it back or I'll kill you.
So you take the piece.
God
I say
damn
it
it!
just
He's
as
ruining
cold
it.
like that.
I was gonna flick it over the edge.
He will kill you.
I will kill you.
So now he is staring at you expectantly, waiting for you to do magic.
I cast prestidigitation on it.
All right. Are you doing
And
anything, or are you just?
yeah. I draw a dingus on the silver coin and I hand it back to him.
I say, okay, where are the other ones?
And he runs away.
And then I'm mute. Every time you talk
He's-
to me.
Are you hiding next to the cleric?
The
silver
redheaded
pieces.
elf is going to pipe up. What good is money out here in the middle of? Where the hell are we?
Did anybody notice that she was awake? When did you wake up?
I dash over, startling Miss Redhead.
Okay.
saying, It's interesting you say something about money at a time like this.
You're the one shouting about missing silver pieces in the middle of the ocean. Last I knew, I was drinking in a tavern on a floating city. And now I'm here.
Yes, and I'm without 5 silver pieces. And you've been awake for how long?
I just woke up in the early hours of this morning with a pounding headache. I might add, if you'd like to lower your voice.
Give me back my silver pieces, and no harm will come to you.
You don't know she has them though.
I am assuming that she has them because she was awake before everybody else.
So was the other
True.
elf.
Where's the other elf?
The
Is the warlock?
the other
warlock
elf was the
drew-
one that drew a
drew
penis on your silver piece.
Okay, I'm gonna go back over here and say, "Hey, yo, elf, do you have my silver pieces?"
Gave it back.
You know what I mean.
No, he's saying he gave back the one that he
I know.
put.
I'm
Okay.
saying in a lower tone voice. You know what I mean. I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Um.
Well, while you guys are derping around, I'm gonna go scout ahead and see if I can't see anything from up in the sky. I'll be back.
He called for a check. Do you want to do that check, Swing?
What do I have to roll against that?
It's perception against his intimidation.
I don't think that would be perception.
You don't think it's perception? What do you think it is?
Mm,
Because I've
Would it
never
be insight?
it'd probably be performance. Like hold court out.
against intimidation.
Maybe. That's my guess. Better than perception.
No. You're right. It is insight. It is not perception.
I was gonna say yeah.
Okay,
Because insight is people.
that's fine.
So roll. These are straight rolls from both of you.
And I'm rolling. Was it?
Insight.
I don't know how to not roll 2 of these dice, so I'm just gonna
At the
roll.
top of your character sheet, there's a thing that says advantage, normal, and disadvantage. You're gonna click normal.
Hang on a second.
I don't have any advantage.
Neither of you. It's a straight roll.
Where does this say that? I don't understand.
Gotta be the 9.
Let me pull up your character sheet, Mister.
It's on your
Matuk?
character sheet just above your initiative.
It's set. Yours doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You broke the game.
There we go. There now.
Where was it? Oh,
It's-
I see.
I had to
Okay.
turn. For somehow it got turned off on your character sheet. I had to turn it back on.
That's fucking weird. All right, I'm gonna roll now.
Did you beat a 9?
Yeah. I beat
Oh
the
yeah,
fuck-
you did. You fear for your life.
I don't have any of your stupid pieces, man. Don't kill me.
You're a little more scared than that, but sure.
I see. I smell the fear on him,
Okay.
and I lean in closer and growl. Well, you know where they are then.
If you attempt to deceive, it will be at disadvantage.
I don't actually know.
You don't know.
What? He didn't
Oh.
he put the stuff?
No, it was the tiefling that did it.
Okay.
Tell him. Tell
So
him.
honestly, you don't know.
Okay, I pipe up and I'm like, we are on a small boat in the middle of the ocean. If it would calm you down, I can give you one of my gold pieces.
I guess that could suffice.
And I flick him a gold piece.
All right, make the relevant changes on your sheets.
He
Make
also has to make the dexterity for catching the gold piece.
I'm not
No,
going
I
to. No.
didn't try to throw it in the ocean or anything.
Wait a second. Okay.
This whole time, you guys have been. Well, the orc has been yelling at people. The wood elf has been really tense. Her hand was on her bow. She was ready to draw. As soon as it seemed to diffuse, she sat down and pulled out some fish. Some cooked fish.
Where'd she get the fish?
Why don't you ask
Wherever
her?
we're keeping it, or
You look over to the small store of fish that you guys have built up since yesterday, and it all still seems to be there.
guess she's good at fishing. Oh, and I take some fish from our store of fish.
Okay. So that's 2 people fed,
Yeah, I might as well eat.
3
Take a
people.
ration.
You can take a ration if you want. What is Mr. Tiefling doing?
I am looking for land up in the sky.
The way you phrase that, I could play with, but I'm not going to. Roll a perception check.
Land in the sky.
Land in the sky,
I'm
yeah.
looking for land everywhere, including in the sky. Just anywhere that there's
Roll a
land.
perception. You're distracted by all the yelling and knowing deep down that there's a very angry orc, and if he finds out that you stole his silver, he's going to rip your wings off and kill you with them.
He's frightened of me.
That's worn off by now.
That
We're
has
not at
worn off.
24 hours.
Okay.
I use prestidigitation to throw a sound underneath Sam, which is a farting sound,
Okay.
and I start laughing at him.
I'm going to roll
I'm like-
to start sailing faster.
All right. Well, Mr. Tiefling, you don't see any land. Everyone else is eating.
Okay.
And you just farted.
I was like 100 feet in the air. No one else heard
You
it.
were
I'm
not
just worried
100
about
feet in
it.
the air. You said you were flying up a little bit. Did you want to fly all the way up to 100 feet? That's over the top of the mast.
Yes.
All right. Prestidigitation doesn't have the range to do that then.
Oh well,
I'm
he's back
going.
down here. He farts now.
Okay. You fart. However, everyone here understands that these things happen. And you're on the middle of the boat with nowhere to really go. As it is, I imagine you guys have been using the bathroom in shifts other than the Triton who can jump into the ocean to do his business. So,
Well, I've been pissing off board, so
Yeah, we were just using the poop deck.
Wow.
so Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I am starting to learn your names. Are you eating from the stock or are you taking a ration?
I eat fish from the stock.
All right. There is
I rolled a 4.
1 year old for what? Oh, the winds are very difficult today. They seem to be eluding you, but you still managed to make decent time. This boat, it seems, was made to operate even with the most inept of hands. Um, I need to make a roll. No, that works out. Um, is there anyone keeping watch, or is it just one person sailing and everyone else is just sitting there biding their time?
I'm hanging out under the tent.
You're hanging out under the tent.
I'm keeping a watchful eye on the redhead.
All right, Sam.
I am just keeping an eye out for any kind of dryness.
Is there any kind of tinkering you'd like to be doing?
Yes, I would like to attempt to build stuff with the wood.
What would?
The driftwood and the iron bits that we got off the driftwood.
All right, what are you trying to make?
Just a little spring trap that makes a spike go up into your foot if you step on it.
Do you have anything in your pack that you could use for a spring? Because these thick iron collars on the driftwood, you don't really have a way to melt that metal right now, or even heat it to turn it more pliable.
I could heat it up.
You could, but he hasn't asked you.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't.
Well, you have seen the high elf setting things on
What?
fire,
Including myself.
including yourself.
Hey, warlock fool.
What?
Would you be able to heat some metal up so I can make some springs?
I create a small fire to help him heat up his metal rings,
All right.
and I also make them orc flavored.
Do
All
you know what
right.
orc tastes like?
The spell doesn't require him to know what it tastes like.
Oh, okay.
It's based off his intention. Not that any of you are going to know this unless you try and taste it. What you do notice is even though you have set a small fire on the ship, while being slightly alarming to everyone else, give me an intelligence check.
Who?
You for starting the fire. I'm looking to see if you started it under the tent like an idiot.
Um,
It's clearly at
saving
the front of
throw
the
or
boat.
just straight intelligence?
Give me just straight intelligence. Okay. So you set the fire towards the back of the ship where there's not anything else flammable that's going to cause problems. Um and you guys begin to would you there we go. So I need a tinkering check based on dexterity, which I believe it already should be. You successfully craft the spring and the spike. You didn't say anything about a housing.
Oh, the housing is made out of wood.
You okay? Um, it's gonna take you, I'd say, 5 hours between having to heat the metal, work the metal, and carve the wood into the appropriate housing. But you eventually get two spike traps.
Sweet.
So put those in your put those in your inventory.
All right, and what is the weight for those?
Negligible.
Okay.
You get halfway through. You finish. You finish. Oh, cool. I actually came slightly prepared. You finish the metalworking and you begin to start working on the wood. Jerry, you're keeping an eye specifically on the elf.
Yes,
Is there anyone keeping an eye on where you're going?
I'm keeping my. It's. Where look at where she is at.
I know, but if you're focusing on her, you're not focusing on what's around her. You're not going to run into an iceberg, but you're not focusing on what's around the boat.
If something moves in around the front of the boat or past the front of the boat, anywhere, I'm okay. So I'm looking at where we are going. I am noticing where she is and keeping an eye, making sure that she doesn't move too erratically, and I'm making sure that nothing is moving, no sudden movements in front of me.
All right,
So if something
give
is
me a
moving
perception
in front of me,
check.
I will see it.
Just in front of you. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
What do you mean just
I'm
in front of me?
I'm kind of watching off the side of the boat
Which side?
because I'm watching off the left side.
Left side? Fantastic. Give me a perception check. That didn't get created properly. $11, 15, 11. Excellent. When this thing actually fucking pops out like it's supposed to. There we go. There we go. You guys notice just before it happens, a pair of giant octopuses have come looking for your ship. Everybody roll initiative while I try and get this fixed, because it's not working. And then just write these in the,
Ooh.
I always have such good initiative.
2 natural 20s.
put them in your little red circles. These are these. This needs to go away and be replaced by this. I need to duplicate you. Sorry about this. I was not expecting you to run into these guys today. To save. So you got this guy over here and this guy over here. I need to roll initiative. Excellent.
Wow, worse than me.
Jesus. And I need to roll initiative for. Excellent. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go. Huh. Well, the game is much more confident than I may or may not be in your abilities, because it thinks you can handle 2 of these. But we will find out.
Oh,
Um,
Aaron, you gonna say anything about these octopi?
they are giant.
You gonna die today?
Get out.
How long are the octopi's arms?
um, there we go. Don't know why that was not working. The tentacles have a reach of 15 feet.
And are they reaching towards the ship?
They are swimming up next to the ship. It looks like they were about to start ship, but you guys saw them. So, first up in initiative is Brady.
Real quick, first, I know what all the levers do, right?
Say that again?
I know what all the levers do?
Yes, the left and the right are bound together. If you pull the left one back, the right one goes forward and the boat steers left, and vice versa. The middle lever all the way forward is full sail, mid sail is mid step is half sail, and all the way back is sails for opposite of furled, retracted.
Okay.
And the lever on the right you haven't tried since it knocked you all unconscious when the boat came and smacked you in the face.
Oh, the lever crump!
Which way did I push it, and what happened?
You grabbed it and pulled it towards you. All of a sudden, the boat stopped falling, and you all fell and knocked yourselves unconscious on the boat. When you woke up, it was back to its original position the next day, and you
If
guys
I pulled
all.
the lever, how did I fall and knock myself unconscious?
Because the
You
boat went
filled your
from
feet.
falling 50 feet per turn to falling 5 feet per turn.
Okay, but I'm still on the boat,
Yes, you are on the boat.
so I wouldn't have fell.
Out of character, it activated a featherfall charm, which made the boat very suddenly decelerate. And you all fell and hit the floor of the boat. You didn't fall off the boat.
That would be a strength check against that.
It would be a dex check, but I didn't call for it because it was a cinematic and we were moving on.
It's too late to do it now.
It is too late to do it now. I was just trying to move things along because the dragon fight had lasted longer than it was supposed to.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what the 3 levers in front of you do. You don't know what the lever on your right will do now that you're on the seafloor. And I'm gonna ask you not to pull it right now.
I'm gonna pull it.
You're gonna pull it.
And once it gets to my turn, I'm gonna pull it.
Fuck me. All right. Brady, you go first. I have to look up my notes.
Um,
See if I
pull a
actually.
lever.
You're not gonna do anything about the giant octopuses. You're gonna run back and you're gonna pull a lever that you have no reason to pull.
Yeah.
Give me a
Stay
strength
out of
check.
neutral.
Give me a strength check.
You really don't want me to pull this lever, do you?
That lever is supposed to be difficult to pull. It required a strength check when he first pulled it. It requires a strength check now. You're not able to budge it. Here we go.
Well, there goes
All
our
right.
half our range damage for the turn.
So that was your
Yeah.
action. If you have a bonus action, you also have your movement.
That would be a bonus action.
All checks are actions unless it is something like cunning action that rogues get. That's the rules outlined in the Dungeon Master Guide.
Hey, wait a minute. Are octopuses intelligent creatures? Can I telepath with them?
You don't know. You
I'm
can
asking
try.
you.
You don't know. Your character
You're
does not
asking me.
know.
Fish.
Well, don't I have like a extensive study?
You do. Give me a nature check. And because you have, are you the one with the lore book?
Yeah. Yep.
Then it is a check with advantage. And I have to look up. Jesus, nice check. Warlock. And you chose.
And I'm like a sage or something.
What gives you the ability to link minds?
The telepathic ability.
It's not the Archfey
The
great old
old
ones.
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
And yeah, I should definitely be able to.
You don't need to share language, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. You doubt very much that you could telepathically communicate with an octopus. It's just not smart enough. That's your turn. So next up is Jerry.
Oh my god, hang on.
Give me a strength check if you want to pull that lever.
Does a love? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna hang on. Do this thing real quick. Okay. Strength check.
Since you're an orc, do you make those with no? That you only make them with advantage when you're raging, don't you?
Yeah.
All right
Fuck.
then. Um. Nope, you missed the DC by 1. You needed to get a 12. You're not able to pull the lever either. That is your action.
Bonus action. I'm mad that I can't pull the lever.
And you're gonna rage.
I'm gonna rage.
All right, you're aware that if you're aware that if you do not attack or become attacked before the start of your next turn, that rage fails, right?
Hang on.
Later on down the line, you get enduring rage, but right now you have to be attacked or attack
I'm a rage.
You're gonna rage. All right, you
I'm
got
gonna
your.
rage.
You get really. To hell with this lever.
I walk over the side of the ship and I yell at the octopus, "Fuck you!"
Are you doing this in orc just to be extra angry?
I'm gonna do it in Elvish.
Okay. The elves both look at you very strangely.
Yep. I will
Um,
have you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 3 weeks. All in
where's
Elvish is what I say.
do,
And I pass my turn.
You're so angry that you'd start speaking in Elvish.
I know how to speak in Elvish. My sailor friend taught me when he saved my life.
18.
Yes.
Aaron was 4.
It's either me or you.
It's
Sam, he got an 18.
Yeah, but so did Redhead.
you can go first if you'd like.
Okay. I use my movement first, I suppose, so I can get into position. Are the octopi looking up at all? Am I able to sneak into the air?
They have eyes on. Give me a stealth check.
Aha!
Perception is wisdom based, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Both somehow manage. Okay. If you're hiding behind the mast.
The boot is either focused on the boat or the
Yeah, but you can't
lead
hide
or
in plain sight.
you
But can I hide
above.
above them?
They aren't looking up.
They're
You
currently
have to look
looking at the
weird
boat.
green guy yelling in Elvish at them.
All right. Sure, I'll say you stealth,
Sweet. All right. And
but you're
then
gonna
I'm gonna
break
do
that on an
this.
attack.
Yep. Then he also has sneak attack. Surprise!
Okay, so
How
what
high do
is
you want to
that?
go?
I want. I don't know how many feet it's gonna be. So if I go that way, it's gonna be.
At that point, you can only be 10 feet in the air. At that point, you can be 20 feet in the air.
Okay, so I would have to go over and then up. We don't count hypoteni.
It's no matter what direction you're leaving the cube, it still counts as 5, including diagonals.
Okay. So I moved to there and
20 feet
am
up.
20 feet in the air. Yep.
Excellent. That's your movement. That was your
Mhm.
bonus action to hide. Possibly.
No, because I'm not level 2 yet.
Oh, then that was your action to hide. Do you still want
Yep.
to do that?
Yeah.
All right. So you have a bonus action left.
I investigate the octopi for a weak spot.
You've never seen creatures like these before. They just look fleshy and weird. You're not really able to discern a weak spot.
Darn.
So that's your turn. The wood elf pulls out her longbow and shoots at the octopus on the left.
We only see one octopus.
You guys don't see an octopus on both sides of the ship?
Well, I've been facing left this whole time, so I assume I've seen it.
Right, but as players, do you see on the map 2 octopus?
Yeah.
see
I
that.
do because I'm up in the air.
I see
Okay.
2 giraffes.
Well, I can't help you. So she's gonna shoot at this person. Why is that with disadvantage?
Because you did it with disadvantage.
Well, luckily, I don't need to worry about disadvantage. So 14 does hit. Does a whopping 2 damage.
Wow.
Nailed it.
And then she is going to back up to the center of the boat. And that is her turn. Up next is Aaron.
Yay.
What you gonna do, Aaron?
Try to pull the lever.
Why would I try to pull a lever that stops the boat from falling when we're
Try to
on
pull
the
the
ocean?
lever. Because you saw all of us try to pull the lever.
Well, I know the warlock is completely insane, and you're going berserk, so I'm just assuming it's you two being crazy.
That's not a terrible assumption.
Man.
I want to equip my crossbow.
All right, so you put your shield on your back. Your AC goes down by 2.
What was the range on this?
You can
Oh,
hit
he's
them.
got good range.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not a
I'm
problem.
gonna stand in the middle.
All right, you going after the one on the left or the one on the right?
I'll shoot at the one on the left.
All right, roll to hit. Jesus!
Nailed it.
Fucking click light crossbow and do your damage. Nice, 11 damage. Um. All right, it is now Octopus 2's turn. He's gonna swim his happy little ass over to the boat. And he is going to go after the warlock is closest. So though he's going after. Is that you, Sam?
No.
It's Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brady, he's coming at.
He's doing it.
Well, he's trying to. Do you need me to have this here?
Huh?
I think you just need to roll to attack.
It's not rolling to attack is the problem.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Then roll a d12.
It's not a d12.
It's not a d12 to attack.
It is a d20.
Same thing. Just roll a d20 then.
Are you yelling at me because of this? Control C, get rid of. Nope, okay. We have to do this the hard way.
Oh no, we have to click an extra button.
So that's 5 plus 5. Does 10 beat your AC? Brady.
Hold on. No, it does not beat my AC.
All right. So that octopus is latched onto the side of the boat, reaching. He's trying to get you. The other octopus is going to swim up. You both shot at him. I want to know why that's not working, though. There we go. Hey! I probably should have decided who was attacking first. I'm going to roll a d4. 1 or 2 is the elf. 3 or 4 is the Triton. Triton does a
He
13.
flails angrily but misses.
Does a 13 beat your AC without your shield?
It does not.
What is your AC without your shield?
15.
Okay. Yeah, just not getting any luck. It is Brady's turn.
Can I still use Hellish Rebuke even though he failed to hit me?
Nope.
Move back.
You're going to provoke an attack of opportunity if you move away. Are you sure?
Where is that? Let's go ahead and.
Well, you're in his threatened range. Eldritch Blast, I'm going to need you to roll that with disadvantage, so just give me another d20 roll. Because you're using a range spell in melee.
Oh. Well, I forgot I had swords. Can I just attack him with a sword? Sure.
You can stab him with a sword! Roll to attack.
That sword and. Getting that.
It hits the fleshy, squishy tentacle and sinks in, but doesn't cut. You do no
Yeah.
damage. That was your action. You still have your bonus action and your movement. You can run away. He'll just get an attack for opportunity on you. He seems pretty interested in you anyways.
Can I use prestidigitation and disappear in a puff of smoke?
Prestidigitation is a casting time of an action.
You can't puff smoke at him.
Let's go ahead and we'll move away and give him the attack of opportunity.
Alright, he's going to come at you with a tentacle. Does a 12 meet or beat your AC?
I think that's a maybe.
It does not meet or beat.
Alright, he swings and he misses. And you get away scot-free. Jerry, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to go up here.
Yep.
And I'm going to I see the eye, right?
He's crawled up on the side of the ship, flailing with 15-foot tentacles. You'd be hard-pressed to reach his head without getting in the water.
I'm gonna try to let's see. I'm gonna take out my hand axes.
All
And I'm
right.
going to try to do a jump attack onto his head.
I need an acrobatics. You jump, but you can't quite get over his tentacles. You still have your action, but you're not going to be able to reach his head.
try to cut off one of the tentacles.
All
Or the
right.
handlegs.
Give me an attack roll.
Nice.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Ooh, +2 because I'm raging.
+2 because you're raging. -13.
Did I cut off a tentacle?
You cut deeply into the tentacle. Dismembering's not really a thing in 5th edition, out of character.
What do you mean?
Can you make it a thing? I want to dismember people.
There's no way that's not a thing.
It is not a thing.
It wouldn't be like less damage or like a disadvantage or anything. There's 7 more of those.
Yeah, he still got
Just
some
make it aesthetic.
Aesthetically,
he
with
can-
11
We want
damage,
gore.
He can poke you with his stump.
It's-
15 damage to
What
a
are you gonna
tentacle.
you
do?
did
Bleed
13
on me?
damage. It's
How much damage would I have to do to sever a tentacle? With the hand axe.
all right. I will say you sever one of its tentacles.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes an angry screeching noise at you.
Free action, I pick up the tentacle and I take a bite out of it.
All right. Give me a con save. That tastes. I mean, it doesn't taste great, and it's kind of chewy,
I'm a
but it's
fucking
really
geek.
satisfying.
Amazing.
It's satisfying.
Remember, I'm an orc. I like this kind of food.
That was your action.
Action, bonus action. I'm going to.
Wasn't your bonus action biting the tentacle?
No, that was free action.
That was a free action.
Oh,
Free
okay.
item interaction. Do you have a bonus action you can do other than rage?
I'm already raging.
I know. Do you have another bonus action? I suppose you could chug that vial if you wanted to. That would be a bonus action.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Knowing what it does, yeah, that's a terrible idea. Bonus action, throw the vial at the other octopus.
Why don't you throw it
Throwing
into
a
his
vial is an action.
stump? Throw it
Yeah,
into the
throw it
stump
just-
that you made, so it gets into his blood system.
I don't know how to
Throwing
deal
or
with that.
using it on another creature is an action. Using it on yourself is a bonus action. This rule is primarily made for health potions, though if you want to commit ritual suicide, be my guest.
No, I'll just pass turn.
All right. Sam,
Yes.
do your thing!
All right. So, I'm flying 20 feet up in the air.
You are flying 20 feet up in the air.
So I fly over, and I fly just above him, kind of behind him.
All right.
that-
The octopus
he
on the other
doesn't
side
see
of the
me.
boat sees you, but the one that you're directly behind does not.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot at him with my crossbow.
Roll. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Wow.
Good one.
Wow. Doesn't that do bonus because I'm sneak?
Yeah, roll your d6. Jesus. No, I don't.
Wait, what? Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
You rolled a d6.
Okay, I did. All right,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It screams angrily, and one of its eyes swivel around to look up at you. You are no longer hidden.
Okay.
That was your movement and your action. What are you doing?
I Where'd my character sheet go? Shit. What did I do? Okay, there we go. I don't have appropriate trap stuff, so I dangle my bell at him and ring it
Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
as distraction.
It is now the elf's turn. The wood elf's turn. That is a no. It goes sailing past the creature. She's gonna pass her turn. Aaron,
Um,
you have pissed off octopi on either side of you.
yeah. Well, we should probably focus one down, so I'm gonna turn around and shoot at the other one.
The one that I hit.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. Roll damage.
Wow.
Wow, finally someone who can do damage other than me.
As you do that,
I dealt damage.
the burst of black ink sprouts forth and obscures the creature.
Isn't he like
And it
grabbing
disappears
underneath?
underwater.
So it
That's fine.
sunk down.
It sunk down off the boat, and a 20-foot radius around the creature. So, draw shape. Give me a black line. Starting here. 5, 10, 15. Oh my god. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's not going to let me do it, it seems.
I see black over there.
Are you going to let me select you? Nope. Yes, you are. Fantastic. Ooh, doo, 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 doo.
Oh, that's
Nice.
I might miss that. See it.
That's 10.
Black line? What are you talking about? I see no black line.
It's actually not letting me do that. So, 20 foot, a huge portion of the right side of the boat is obscured with black ink.
That's the guy out of
What do you-
bonus action,
what do you,
right?
What do you mean? Is it just like stayed in the air, like smoke?
No,
Water.
it fell into the water and poofed out ink like octopi do.
Oh, okay. Like the octopi do.
Like the
But is
octopi
it
do.
aerosol? Like, can we see through that?
No, it is obscuring.
It's in the water, Sam. It's not in the air.
Okay.
You do still have a bonus action, and you do still have your movement.
I would like to switch to my shield and trident.
All right, that's a free action.
And why can't I click on my dude?
Make sure you adjust your AC
Oh,
appropriately.
there we go. Yes, I'm attempting. Okay. And for my bonus action, I yell at the octopus to fuck off, and he understands me because I can talk to fish. That's it.
This fish does not understand you because it has an intelligence of 4.
But I can talk to sea creatures.
You can talk to sea creatures because you're a trident. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything.
Oh, okay. But at least it understood me.
You think it did. That was Aaron, was it?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, my little tiefling friend, how high in the air are you?
I'm 20 feet in the air.
You are 20 feet in the air.
I made sure to stay out of the octopus's tentacle range.
It's going to attack you, Jerry. It misses.
Yep.
It misses very, very hard.
Yep.
Does it smack
grabs
itself?
the side of a boat.
What'd you say, Jerry?
It grabs the side of the boat. I would say it grapples the boat.
No, it's just going to swing overhead.
It rolled
Yeah,
a
but it's
one.
gonna hit,
It has
it's
to do
gonna hit the boat,
something.
right? It's gonna hit the boat, right? Right, Anthony?
It's going to smack into your hand axe and take 2 points of damage. That's what it's going to do.
Was that the hidden octopus or was that the?
That was the hidden octopus. So that's that. Now it's the other octopus's turn. It's going to attack the elf. What is your armor class? She just barely ducks out of the way. Jesus Christ. Come on, octopuses. You're supposed to be fucking decent at this. Alright, Brady, you're up.
Eldritch blast on that motherfucker.
No damage.
Nice.
Your blast goes wide.
Yeah. I'm done there.
Okay.
Are you gonna move?
No, I'm gonna chill.
You gonna chill?
I want to chill. In fact, I might just throw small pieces of paper into.
What?
Alright, Jerry, what are you gonna do?
Run back over here. Strength check to pull the fucking lever.
Give me a strength check.
Advantage because I'm raging.
Advantage because you're raging.
Nat 20.
You pull that lever. You pull it incredibly hard. And you hear the gears underneath grind a bit. And it sounds like it did something, but you can't really tell.
Nailed it.
But the lever is pulled. In fact, you pulled it so hard that when you let go, it doesn't snap back.
You
Sweet.
you broke the boat.
You may have broken the boat.
Yes. Yes.
So that
Is
was
it
your
just-
action.
Is it permanently featherfalled now?
Do you have a bonus action?
Um, bonus action. I climb on top of this thing and start shaking my butt at the.
Where the hell did you go?
He's under the chest.
I'm on top of the chest. You mean?
Yeah.
He's on top of the chest.
He's on top of the chest, and he starts shaking his butt at the octopus.
Not actually doing that. I'm like yelling at him and stuff.
All right.
All in Elvish, because I'm mad. That's what I do when I'm mad.
I need to look something up real quick. Your rage ends.
It does not. I
It
was
does.
attacked. It does not. I was attacked.
Your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or taken damage.
Has it been a minute?
You have not taken damage. You
I
were
been
attacked. Okay,
I have been attacked. Since my
Jerry,
last turn, I've been
I'm
attacked.
But you
reading.
didn't take damage.
You did not attack. You did not take damage. It says nothing about you being attacked.
Your axe was attacked.
Your axe was attacked. I'm reading this straight from the player's handbook.
Okay.
It is page 48 if you do not believe me.
Okay.
Your rage ends. Sam, you're up.
Or does it just begin?
Oh.
All right. All right. So when are we gonna be able to see this other octopus? Is he coming back out? Is he just obscured still?
The area is heavily obscured. You don't know how long it's going to last.
Okay. Can I make an investigation to see any hints of him being any certain place in the water?
It will be a very high check, but you can certainly try if you would like. You look at the ink cloud, and nothing's disturbing it.
Hmm. Um. Well, in that case, I use my Tinder kit to as my bonus action or free action. I use my Tinder kit and try to light that oil on fire.
It's ink?
It is ink.
Ink.
That's going to be an action.
Oh, it's an action.
Are
Yeah,
you
you're
20 feet in
attempting.
the air?
You are 20 feet in the air, but I assume you come down. But you're
No,
attempting to.
no. I use my Tinder kit to light something on fire and drop it down there.
Okay, it hits the water and fizzles. I will
Okay.
say that is a free action. Because that's your free item interaction. I thought you were gonna swim.
Yeah.
You were gonna fly down there and fuck with it.
No. I'm staying well outside of his tentacle range.
Okay.
Well, since that was a free action, my investigation, that was an action, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Then,
Might as well move.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and since that other duder's looking that way, be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to fly right above his face.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm 20 feet up in the air, but
Yeah,
he
no.
can't reach me.
As far as you know, he cannot reach you. You end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a moment. All right. Next up is the red-headed elf, who is really failing to do a whole lot.
She's trash. Should have rolled her off the boat while she's still asleep.
That's a hit. And that's 9 damage. At the moment she is just cursing in Elven. What the hell? I want to be back in the tavern. What the fuck am I doing here? That's her turn. Aaron.
glad I understand Elvish, because that's amusing. Um. Okay, I have my trident and shield out. Wait, switching is like a free action, right?
Switching between two weapon sets once per turn is a free action.
Would doing a second time be like
That
a
would be an
bonus?
action.
Oh, it's a straight up action.
It is a straight up action.
Okay. Well, I got a meat shield now, so I switched to my crossbow.
All right, you pull your
And
crossbow back out.
Shoot at the visible octopus.
All right. That's a hit. Roll to you do 4 damage. Are you keeping track of your bolts, by the way?
I am.
As you do that, this octopus slips into the ocean, and a cloud of ink obscures where he is. Is there anything else you would like to do? You still have your bonus action and your movement.
Um. hmm, Now.
All right. It is the first hidden octopus's turn. I'm sorry, Brady, are you the warlock?
Yeah.
A tentacle comes up behind you and attempts to hit you.
I'm facing the water.
Okay. Are you facing
yeah.
the back of the boat? Because that's where the octopus swam to.
He seems like he has a lot of movement.
They do. They have 60-foot swim speed.
Shit. I'm gonna attack him with my sword.
It's his turn.
Well, I'm gonna attack him with my sword when it's my.
14. Does that beat your AC? Meet or beat?
That meets.
All right. You take 10 damage and you are grappled.
I am dead, so that's great.
You are unconscious.
Wow. You squishy.
He is squishy. Your health is 0, and you have this is the token we're using for unconscious. So the
It's
rest
just like spinning me around.
of you no, put yourself back where you were.
No, he's got me in a tentacle and he's wiggling me around.
He's not wiggling you around.
He's wiggling me around.
Please don't make me take control of your token.
Who's the DM here?
I am.
Oh,
So the rest of you see your warlock
wait a minute. I don't
get
get a saving throw at all for that.
if the target is a creature, it is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained and the octopus cannot use its tentacle on another target. Had you not fallen immediately unconscious, you would be able to escape at the beginning of your turn. So you are unconscious. That is that octopus's turn. It is now the other octopus's turn. Aaron,
Yeah.
tentacle comes up from behind you.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Is an 18 enough?
Yeah.
All right, take 15 bludgeoning damage.
That would knock me out.
You're unconscious. You're unconscious. Jesus. Okay. Um. 2d6 plus 3. Yeah, no, it rolled max damage. Okay. That's the octopus's turn. Brady, you're up.
Oh wait.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm laying.
Give me a death saving throw.
How do I do that?
You go to your character sheet and you click death saves next to your hit die. Mark a failure. Jerry, you're up. And I do have an HP in mind for the various tentacles if that is how you would like to free them.
I'm gonna try to jump on that guy's face again.
Alright, are you going to use your bonus action to rage before you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, bonus action to rage. That is your second rage. You cannot rage again until you...
Yeah, I know.
Okay. If you're jumping on his face, give me an acrobatics check.
All right. Advantage because of strength.
Is acrobatics strength?
Yes.
Acrobatics is dex.
Oh,
Athletics is strength.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Do you still want to do it? I mean, you can literally just run up next to it and chop at the tentacle. You don't have to.
I'm gonna jump on his head.
All right. You jump on his head.
I cut into his head with my hand axes, both swinging down with both hands. No, I'm on it. There we go. Yeah.
Um,
You
both
can't do
hand
that.
axes. You get one attack. It's with advantage because you're raging. That's enough. Roll damage. 7.
9.
9. Thank you. It looks unhappy. That's not the one that's missing a tentacle. It's definitely wounded. It's pretty severely wounded.
How is that not the one that's missing a tentacle? That's the one that hit the tentacle.
The one that is missing a tentacle went to the back of the boat and grabbed your warlock.
That is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he swam under your boat.
Okay.
So, that's Jerry's turn. Sam.
I fly 15 feet over. What, 5, 10, 15? Oh, no. 20 feet over and 5 feet up. So I'm 25 feet above the octopus's head. And I shoot at the octopus.
Give me a second so I can actually... There we go. Roll attack. Roll damage. It's really not happy. That was Sam. It is my turn. I am going to lean around over to here and take a shot at the one in the back. That's enough. 2 damage. Aaron, give me a death saving throw. Mark a fail. It is Octopus 2's turn.
Aaron is gonna die today.
No, you.
He takes the warlock off the boat and disappears underwater.
Oh shit.
5, 10, 15, and he goes 15 down. So you are now underwater.
Great.
Octopus 1
Too bad I'm not conscious.
Octopus 1 is going to let go of the cleric because there is a very angry orc on its face. Go 10 feet down. Are you going to stay with it?
Is it going to take me with it?
Right now, it hasn't grabbed you. It's just going 10 feet under the water. If you want to remain directly on top of it, I won't ask for a check, but it will take you 10 feet under.
Reaction. Acrobatics to jump back onto the ship.
Wait, wouldn't you get an opportunity?
You'll get an attack of opportunity if you don't go down with it, but you can't move unless it's your turn.
No, it's just a reaction to jump back onto the ship, so I don't get wet.
Right, but I don't think that's a reaction that you have.
Pretty sure if something's disappearing out from under me, I can jump away from it. That's just how it works in my mind. But okay, I'm just gonna take my attack of opportunity.
All right, roll attack.
It's gonna be with hand axes. Wow.
Roll damage.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's 10.
This thing is not happy. It's going to reach up and try and smack you, Jerry.
Okay. Nope.
Again, it smacks your hand axe and takes another 2 damage. Jesus Christ. It's barely hanging in there. It's 10 feet below the surface. That's it. Brady, you're up. Are you the one that's currently underwater?
Yeah.
Give me another death saving throw. Mark a success. Jerry, you're up. You're still raging. You're now swimming.
Swim down and attack, dude. Hand axe.
It'll be
Say disadvantage.
just a straight roll because you should have advantage because you're raging, but disadvantage because you're underwater, so it's a straight roll. 25, roll damage. Wait, does raging... Right now, we'll say raging gives you advantage. I think I'm thinking of something else. 9 damage. It screeches out and goes
damage.
limp. You have killed it.
Yay.
Sweet.
We are not out of combat yet. Sam?
Yo, still my turn.
It is still your turn. That was your action and 10 feet of movement.
Bonus action, try to drag it onto the ship.
Give me a strength
4.
check. With advantage because you're raging.
Yeah. No, don't drag that. I don't want to drag that. I want to drag. Okay. Boop. That's
This is a heavy creature, by the way. Just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you can bring it up to the surface, but you're not getting it on the ship with a 6.
I is not letting it fall is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm grabbing onto it and the ship. Free action. Go ahead. Somebody.
Sam, you're up.
Okay, so the one that died, is that all right? Because I left my room. I'm on my phone now. It is the one that is alive. The one I was flying above.
No.
The one that died was the one that you were flying above.
Okay, so if you guys wouldn't mind, or DM, if you wouldn't mind rolling for me.
All right.
Fly to the one that is still alive. I'm gonna keep my 25 feet height.
It's like
And
underwater.
It's 15 feet underwater.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it went under. It has its meal. It's leaving. What are you gonna
Go
do?
save the warlock.
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm gonna have to come back. Give me just a second.
Okay.
I better get to meet Cthulhu if I go to the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, you might. You want to start brainstorming new character ideas, and we'll take a short break after this if you pass, and we'll see if we can't get you in. You'll start at level 2. For the record, the character I'm controlling was the only one that tried to stop you from getting pulled over.
Well, I would have tried, but
You were unconscious.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright, it is. You're back?
Yep, I had to use the restroom. Sorry.
No, it's alright. It is your turn. You flew. I haven't moved you yet, so you still have 30 feet of flight.
Okay, so he's over there. He's 15 feet underwater. And he's going down.
He is not yelling timber. He is disappearing with your warlock friend underwater. Are you willing to get into the water with a giant octopus?
Will my hand crossbow still work underwater?
Half your range limits. And if you make an attack, it will be at disadvantage at range.
Okay. Well,
Well, no, that's incorrect. It's any attack that's not a spell is at disadvantage underwater unless you're something like a Triton. Which, hey,
okay.
if you have the ability to heal, you might be able to go save the Triton. Never mind, both the casters are down. Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I am flying over here.
All right. Are you dropping out of the sky? Are you diving?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a dive. It's an angled move. So
Give me
I'm falling.
acrobatics to see how far down you go.
What? Do you just drop out of the sky? Then?
You belly flop. You belly flop into the ocean, sink 5 feet below the surface. What are you doing for your action? You don't get a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, you made it down.
I made it
5,
down.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there you are.
I use my raper to rape the tentacle that is holding Brady.
What's the
This
range?
Huh?
What's the range? Okay, if you're attacking the tentacle, fucking attack away. Roll damage.
That move is what you call graceful as fuck.
All right. It screeches. That's your turn. It's my turn now. I'm going to run to the back of the ship. And I'm going to roll an attack with disadvantage.
You hit the dead body.
There's just an arrow sticking out of me now.
No, the bowstring snaps, which I'm sure she's going to be thrilled about.
Yeah, I can fix it. Don't worry.
It's
And if I
if I
survive,
live.
I can
if
fix it.
so that Again, cursing in Elvish, she actually takes a point of damage from the whiplash of the bow. Oh, Lord. Aaron. Give me a throw.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
another fail.
I see where this is going.
Oh, God.
Aaron's gonna die today.
Mark a second fail.
This is third fail.
No, that's second.
That's second. Octopus 2 is currently dead. Octopus 1 is going to reach out with... So, one tentacle has been chopped off. One tentacle is currently grappling its meal. It's going to attack you with a tentacle and try and grapple you.
He can't do that with.
Yeah, you can't do
yeah,
that
he
with
can't.
Brady grappled.
He can't use that tentacle.
No.
Can't use its tentacles on another
Octopus
target.
can't
You are
use its
correct.
tentacles on another target.
You are correct. My apologies. Recharges after short or long rest. It doesn't have an option but to run away. So, give me an attack of opportunity with disadvantage. Jesus! Roll damage! You sever the tentacle that is holding on to your friend. The
More
octopus
like acquaintance.
screeches at you, and the octopus flees.
I don't know. You two have been getting along pretty well, pulling pranks on everyone.
All right. Brady, throw a death saving throw.
So are we out of combat yet?
Nope,
Or-
because we have 2 people down.
Oh,
Mark
it
of
stays in
failure.
combat.
Is that a second or a third failure?
That is the second.
All right. Jerry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to get this octopus back onto the ship.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah, don't mind the dying Triton over here.
There's literally nothing I can do except put you out of your misery. You want that?
You
No,
have
you're
not
so
been
good.
attacked or done damage. Your rage fades at the top of the turn. We take the roll on the left.
My rage ends at the end of my turn. And I did attack. I killed a fucking octopus.
You are correct, so the rage will end at the start of your next turn. All right. So 16, you start to pull it on board. You've got it about half on board. You are back on the ship. And the octopus is halfway on the ship.
Just nudge me out of the way, I guess.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
There's tentacles laying over Aaron's dead body.
Would my character try to put the other character out of his misery?
No,
Are you sure? About
he's
that?
not an orc. If he was an orc, you might, but
Okay, is this my elf buddy?
this is your Triton.
Trident buddy?
You used your action, by the way, already to pull the octopus half onto the ship.
Why are you trying to kill me off?
You can take that back, get up, and try and stabilize him, but right now you've used your action.
I have nothing to stabilize him with. I'm a fucking barbarian.
All right.
I'm an orc. They put people out of their miseries. That's what orcs do.
Well, you don't have an action to attack him anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this octopus so it doesn't fall off the side of the ship. 'cause that's what I can do.
Sam, give me a throw.
For what?
Are you not?
He's flying.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Sam, what are you doing? I got you confused
Yeah.
with Aaron. I'm so sorry.
All right. So I am grabbing Brady and bringing him up onto the ship.
All right. It's 10 feet up. That's not a problem. 10 feet to the ship. That's not a problem. Give me a strength check because he is unconscious.
Is that a saving throw or straight?
That's straight.
Right.
Give me an athletics, actually.
That was with disadvantage.
Yeah, we used the one on the left. You managed to pull him safely back up onto the ship.
Yay.
You can't stabilize him. Oh god, what have you just done? It is my turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say free action.
My character. What's your free action?
Elf woman, save this man.
Do something.
He has long ears too. Look.
Exactly.
Is the battle over now?
We're not out of initiative until they both either are stabilized or dead. But the battle is effectively over. You've now left me. I'm gonna have to roll. 1 through 10, she goes to try and stabilize the Triton. 11 through 20, she tries to stabilize the Warlock.
Come on, low roll. I mean, does she know that I'm a cleric? Oh, it doesn't matter.
6. She's gonna come over. She's going to do a medicine check. Which is normal. That's a 12. Let me look up if that's enough.
You could just roll medicine against it.
No, there's actually a specific mechanic for this. 175.
Doesn't he have to make a
Athletics, dexterity, constitution, intelligence. Wisdom, medicine check. Let's you try to stabilize a dying companion. I think that's enough. I think you have to beat a 10.
Oh, I really don't want to die again, so that's
How
nice.
much to snap him out of unconsciousness?
That would have required a 20. Medicine check to stabilize 5e. Successful DC 10. You are stabilized.
Yay.
You no longer need to make checks. She's leaned over you, patching you up, making sure you don't bleed out. That was Aaron, or that was me. Aaron, that's your turn, but you don't need to make any more checks. You're unconscious. Roll me a d4.
Oh.
What do you mean he doesn't make any more checks?
You'll
'Cause
wake
he's
up in
stabilized,
3
he doesn't
hours.
need to do a death save.
You'll wake up in 3 hours. Brady! You're still unconscious.
I'm gonna die on this one. I bet.
You have 2.
Oh.
The Tiefling Warlock, or I'm sorry, the Tiefling Rogue has fought off a giant octopus to bring you back. Drags you back onto the ship and starts looking you over just as your last breath leaves your body and you fall still.
I'm upset that I didn't get to meet Cthulhu.
Well, maybe now you will.
You all have lost your warlock.
So, I can't bring him back yet, huh?
Nope, not till level 5.
What if we just carry his corpse around?
You can. He's going to start to decay. There are rules for this.
That's a
Um,
lot of levels.
I'm gonna throw him off the side of the ship once I get this thing back onto the ship.
Um,
Someone
And
say
I will
Brady's died.
say cannibalisms.
Jerry, give me one more strength check. Not with advantage. You drag that bastard up onto the deck. The only real place you have room for it's over here, so we're gonna say you did that.
Yeah, that's fine. Or I threw it
Um,
because it was a nat 20, so I threw it.
And we are going to take a short break because the
First,
DM
uh,
needs to
out of
use the
that much
restroom,
stuff, I'm gonna
And Brady
toss
needs to
in-
figure out what he's doing.
and Brady needs to figure out what he's doing. I'm sorry, Jerry.
How
What
long
did you
will-
say?
Well, dude just died. I'm not gonna have a rotting corpse other than this.
We'll get to that when we get back,
Uh,
because that's going to start an argument with the rest of the party.
Yeah, especially me.
All right, we will see you here in 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay. I will